football, this will be the kind of game you want to see because both of these teams are going to try to run the football. But we'll talk a little bit more about the two teams, Lutheran High Northeast and Ponca, a little bit later on. But we're certainly happy to be part of this live stream and the audio, the play-by-play, the color commentary, the statistician that goes along with it, and really looking forward to it.
Yeah, and we're going to talk about the schedule coming up, too, and why, tonight's video cast might sound a little different than the one coming up tomorrow night. That'll be Norfolk Catholic hosting Arlington right here, and right where you're watching it, you just come right back to this spot on your computer, your tablet, even your phone, and you can watch the video. And you'll hear Joe Jaden, Andy White, and his crew, Jay Kenobi down on the sidelines, doing the play-by-play on our radio station, 106 Kicks Country, and you'll also hear that audio over top of this video stream. We're not on the radio tonight. We're just actually lending our voices to the video stream. So it might sound a little different tonight than it does tomorrow night, but we hope that the end result is just going to be a really good product that we're going to put out there for you this year. We are also going to be doing some volleyball. We're going to be covering all three local high schools football, but we'll also be doing a handful of volleyball games this fall, and we'll just see how this goes. And I guess I would reach out to the audience, whether you're listening to this or watching this, that this is a new adventure for us as well. So we're going to jump over. I'm sure we're going to have a few kids here and there, but just bear with us, and hopefully the product that you see and hear tonight and tomorrow night and for the days and nights to come this fall and hopefully this winter as well will be really, really good. I do want to recognize, before we get to the starting lineups here, the other folks involved in this. Back at the Norfolk Daily News, Vicki Rabonic and Kent Warnicke, big help in the talking process that started actually way last spring about how to bring our two media platforms together to make it work. And then with us in the booth tonight here, we have Sarah Noel. She is the e-media sales manager with the Norfolk Daily News. We have Stephen Bebb. Stephen is the social media coordinator. And Isaiah May, he's the video technician tonight. He's our board operator. We've got three different camera angles for you tonight to bring you this action from Memorial Field. So with that, I'm going to turn this over to our play-by-play guy, Mr. Paul Hughes, for the starting lineups. And I'll pick up the pen, Paul, and I'll start keeping stats for you, buddy.
Well, that sounds good there, Jeffrey. Well, we'll talk about the starting lineups here. First of all, Lutheran High Northeast. We just had the coin toss just a little bit ago. Ponca actually won the toss but deferred their choice for the second half. So Lutheran High Northeast chose to receive the football, and they'll be going against the wind here to start things off. They'll be going from south to north or from right to left as you watch the game on video here. So let's do the Lutheran High offense first. First of all, they'll be going with an unbalanced line, and one of the tackles will be Reed Schaefer. He's a 255-pound senior. The inside tackle will be Josh Schlody, a 210-pound junior. The guards, you have John Freidenberg, a senior at 200 pounds, and Blaze White gets the call at the other guard. He's a 160-pound senior. And the center is Seth Knapp. Seth weighs in at 250 pounds and a senior, so a pretty good size offensive line. You got 255, 250, 210, 200, and 160, and that's a pretty big line for a high school at any class. So pretty good size line. In the backfield for the Lutheran High Eagles, Aiden Peter, I should say. He's a senior at 160. He gets the call at quarterback. The fullback is Lee Greeby. He's a senior at 210. And the tailback is Hunter Spear. He's a 160-pound junior. Wide receiver is Ryan Brand. He weighs in at 170. He's a senior. And the Z-back is what they call him, Philip Kirby. Little guy, 150 pounds and a junior. And then the tight end is Andy Zassine. He's a senior at 175. For the Ponca Indians, we'll look at their offense. Starting in the offensive line at tackle, Justin Carmona. He's a 190-pound junior. The other tackle is Hudson Schweers. He's a sophomore at 175. Sam Brickett is one of the guards. He's a 230-pound sophomore. And another sophomore playing the other guard position, Jacob Anderson. He weighs in at 205 pounds. Joel Watchorn, the senior for Ponca, or the center rather for Ponca, also a sophomore, 205 pounds. So Ponca may be a little bit outweighed on the offensive and defensive lines today. Have a couple of guys weighing in over 200 pounds, but Sam Brickett, really the only really big guy at 230. The quarterback, Hunter Schweers, he's a junior at 175. The fullback is Tristan Boswick. He's a 160-pound junior. Elton Tremaine gets the call at one of the halfback positions. He's a 155-pound sophomore, and Russell McLean, a 175-pound junior, gets the call at the other halfback position. And they go with two tight ends. Derek Turney, a 150-pound junior, will play on one side, and Jade Reed, a 185-pound freshman, on the other. And Jay Pryor, a lot of running tonight. We have a single wing for Lutheran High Northeast and a double wing formation for Ponca. And these are the kinds of formations that our dads probably played back when they played high school football. These are full-time running football teams.
Yeah, that's true. And, running's been bread and butter of this state for so long. Just within the last, 5-10 years, these new West Coast offenses and running guns and makes the game a little funner, but, your bread and butter is going to be your running game.
All right, well, it looks like we're going to host the colors, and we will be hearing our national anthem, so we'll enjoy that with you. And what a beautiful rendition of the national anthem as we're just moments away from the start of the 2015 football season. The Lutheran High Eagles taking on the Ponca Indians. And Jay, I had an opportunity to visit with both head coaches before the ball game. Darren Sudshort said he really likes his senior class. He has at least 6 returning starters on each side of the football tonight. 11 seniors out for football this year. 2 guys are out, however. They hope to get those guys back during the regular season. Blake Freidenberg, he's a linebacker, 200 pounds, and also actually a junior, weighing 180. So those two young men will be on the sidelines tonight cheering their teammates on, and hopefully they'll be back in the mix later on in the season. But Darren Sextorf, they'll be running that single wing with an unbalanced line. Looking forward to that.
Well, you got to like the 6 seniors and the 11 seniors out. You know, anytime you can get great leadership out of your seniors, that's a big step on having a successful season.
All right, Ponca will be kicking off from left to right, getting set to put foot to football for the Indians. It's Russell McQueen. He's a 175-pound junior. And back deep to receive for Lutheran High, you have Hunter Spear and O'Reilly Berner also back there. But looks like Hunter Spear is the lone deep back. He stands on his own 10-yard line. That's the right side or the south side of the field. And we're about ready to kick her off. Here we go, McQueen getting ready to get the 2015 season underway. And he approaches the football, and it's an end-over-ender. Goes off to the left side. It's going to be taken by Spear on about the 14 across the 20-25. Goes off to his left, and he's brought down at about the 26-yard line where Lutheran High will take over first and 10.
Yeah, I think maybe second-guessing that one, though. He might have wanted to stay right there with his blockers, but maybe thought he could beat him to the edge.
All right, Lutheran High already has the play called. They're coming out quickly, and we will get this season underway. Aiden Wiederer will be the quarterback in this single wing as they get set. This time they're not going unbalanced. They're actually going 2 wideouts to the right and 2 wideouts to the left. So here we go, shotgun. Wiederer calls out the count, but his wide receiver jumped the gun. He was a little too anxious. I think that might be Ryan Brand out there. So Ryan Brown, 175-pound senior, maybe jump the gun, make it set first and 15.
Yeah, I think they're all looking forward to that first hit and kind of get those jitters off. He was just a little too anxious to run that route.
So that'll take the ball back to the 21, first and 15 for Lutheran High. Again, double wideouts on both sides. We have lone setback. I believe that's the fullback, Greedy. Wiederer calls out the count. Now he may be changing the play as Greedy will now go as the fullback right behind the guard, and it's going to be a keeper. Wiederer looks for a block, gets out across the 25, might have got back to the original line of scrimmage. That'll make it second and 10.
Looking like they're keeping things simple right away here, just seeing what trying to see if the line can take over the trenches.
All right, he was about a yard shy of that original line of scrimmage. Second and 11. Ball spotted on about the 26-yard line. All right, here's the pitch. And now taking the ball out to the left side, that's Philip Kirby.
There was some very good blocking on that play. Number 42, D. Greedy, had a nice block as well as number 30, I believe, Hunter Spear.
All right, they'll bring up third down and 2 for Lutheran High. They have the ball on their own 35-yard line. Ball in the hash mark left. They look to the sidelines for the play. They have 1 wide out to the short side of the field and 2 to the right. As Wiederer will take it straight up the middle, and he'll be close to the first down. Actually, I think he has it. He has it out right to the 40-yard line. That's enough for the first down. First and 10, Lutheran High.
And that's a great start for the Eagles. You always want to get that first down, keep your defense off the field, go down their defense. Good way to start the game.
So Lutheran High with the ball, first and 10 on their own 40-yard line. They send out 1 wide out to the right, and that's Wiederer. Wiederer, I should say. Wiederer takes it and gives the pitch back. That is Spear. Spear down the right sideline. Spear has the first down, and he's inside the 45 to about the 43-yard line. First and 10, Lutheran High.
They showed some good speed outside that time, and then looked like he was going to be tackled after 10 yards and gave it a second effort for another 5.
Ball in the hash mark right. The Eagles into Ponca territory for the first time this evening. Just shy of the 42-yard line. For all intents and purposes, we'll call it the 42, first and 10 for the Eagles. Ball in the hash mark right. This time they go unbalanced. There's a pitch or a quick handoff, and that's going to be Kirby, and he has the first down. Kirby just inside the 30-yard line. A nice pickup on the play of about, let's see, that would be about 13 yards. First and 10 for the Eagles.
Showing some good speed there. Again, I noticed the line is pretty much shoulder to shoulder, so they're really staying tight and just trying to blow holes up the middle.
And head coach Troy Evans for Ponca, that's one thing he was worried about was Lutheran High's size. All right, ball on the hash mark right, first and 10, and that's going to be Kirby again. Cuts up right out over guard, and he'll be just short of the 25-yard line, so another nice pickup there. Goes to 4 yards, brings up second down and 6 for the Eagles.
I think you can count at least 9 men within 5 yards of the ball for Ponca. They're really going to try to stop that run and make them do something else.
Lutheran High getting the play from the line of scrimmage and getting right back up to that, or from the sideline, getting right back up on the line of scrimmage. Like you said, Jay, trying to wear him down. And there's a snap straight back to Spear. Spear has the first down, and he's inside the 15 to the 13-yard line. So Lutheran High knocking on the door here in the early going. 9 minutes, 53 seconds to go in the first quarter. No score, but Lutheran High looking to score first.
Yeah, they're getting those backs past that initial line and into the linebackers, and, by that time we got 7, 8 yards already.
All right, they get the play from the sideline. They do that thing where they all have things on their wrist, and they'll go on the hash mark right. Looks like Spear is calling out the count. This time it's straight back to Wiedemann, and he goes straight up the middle, and Wiedemann will be shy of the 10-yard line at about the 11. Pick up on the play of about 4 yards, second down and 6, Lutheran High.
We're getting in the red zone, but it looks like you could throw an umbrella over about 18 of the 22 players out there. Lutheran High stacking their offense real close, and Ponca's responding with a tight defense.
Yes, they are. Double tight end again, unbalanced line to the left. Single wing, there's a snap to Spear. Spear has it inside the 10, inside the 5. He has the first down, and he'll be down at about the 1-yard line. So first and goal, Lutheran High at the Ponca 1.
Lutheran High offensive line has certainly done their job this first drive. They opened nice holes for Spear to get through.
They actually spot the ball between the 1 and 2-yard line. We'll call it the 2. First and goal for Lutheran High. They go unbalanced to the left again, 2 tight ends. And here's the snap, straight to Spear again, straight up the middle, into the end zone, touchdown Lutheran High. Lutheran High on the board with 8 minutes, 48 seconds to go in the first quarter. And Hunter Spear, a 2-yard run, has given the Eagles the lead.
They had that offsides on the very first play, but not much more went wrong after that, and jump on the board first.
All right, well, it's time for the point after. The kicker is Hunter Spear, and they line up to the left, and eventually they will probably, in fact they do, they break back into the conventional kick formation. Hunter Spear is the kicker. The holder is Aiden Weaver, and the long snapper is Blaze White. Here's the snap. It's a good one. Place is good. It's a line drive kick, and it is good. 8 minutes, 48 seconds to go, first quarter. It's Lutheran High 7 and Ponca nothing. Jeffrey Steffen.
I tell you what, this is usually when Paul likes to go to a commercial, so we don't have commercials here on the video screen, so this is where I come in. We take a look at the action on the field so far. Lutheran High Northeast getting yards in chunks. We always talk about who controls the line of scrimmage, guys, and I think there's absolutely no doubt about who controls the line of scrimmage right there. And if Ponca can't find a way to slow down the Lutheran High Northeast ground game, this is going to be a very short night. It'll be a long night in the fact that they can't stop Lutheran High Northeast, but a very short night because of the 35-point rule that will kick in after halftime. So that's where we're at right now. Aiden Weeder, 3 carries for 14 yards in that drive. Hunter Spear, I've got him for 5 carries, 48 yards, and he capped it off with the 2-yard touchdown run. Philip Kirby, 2 carries for 17 yards. So a 2-yard run by Hunter Spear, capping off the opening drive, the initial drive of the 2015 season. Nice way to start the season, huh, guys? Point after good, and Lutheran High on top of Ponca 7-0.
Absolutely, 48 yards. That'd be a good night for most people. Hunter Spear got it in 6 minutes.
I'm just amazed that can we order 12 more of these nights for the rest of the year. This is perfect football weather, if you ask me.
Oh my goodness, I couldn't agree more. This is absolutely great
Football is like that, though, because you start the season wearing shorts, and everybody, I mean, I'm sweating here a little bit here, you guys. It's a little warm up here in the press box, but by the end of the season, you got your parka on.
Well, there's the kick. It's a short one taken at the 20-yard line, 25, 30, and brought down. That is, trying to get the young man's name, Russell McLean on the return. And it'll be 1st and 10 for Ponca on their own 30-yard line.
Well, now the challenge, ball possession. They want to, of course, get a first down to keep their defense off the field a little bit since they put in some good time already. So we'll see how this young Indians group comes out.
All right, they actually spot the ball on the 31-yard line. They have one wide out to the right. That's Tunning. Let's see. They'll go with the double wing, 2 tight ends. Lone setback is Tristan Boswick. And in motion from left to right. Play action, back to pass is Squares, throws off to the right, and it's intercepted! Intercepted by Lutheran High. 40, 35, 30, down the left sideline, and driven out of bounds. That's Riley Brunner with the interception, and Lutheran High will have it 1st and 10 at the Ponca 19-yard line.
Well, so much for being conservative. They were going to come out gunning, and I believe the quarterback just had a little too much mustard on that hot dog, and what a great interception in return.
You know, Troy Evans told me that he doesn't like to throw the ball that much because 3 things can happen and 2 of them are bad. But like you said, very first play, they come out gunning, trying to catch Lutheran High off guard, and it backfires. So it'll be Lutheran High with a 7-0 lead, 8:32 to go in the first quarter, and it'll be Lutheran High with the ball on the hash mark left, going right to left, north, south to north. And they go on the offensive. And in motion is Kirby. Jet sweep, no. Goes off to his left, that's Weeder, and throws into the end zone. Caught! Inside the 1, he'll be down right at the 1-yard line. And that's the young man who just intercepted the ball. And that is Riley Berner. So Riley Berner catches the ball and takes it to the 1. So an 18-yard pickup from the 19 to the 1. 1st and goal, Lutheran High.
Ponca DB was just a fraction of a second too late to tip that one down, and nice catch.
All right, double tight end. And they go with the single wing again, unbalanced line to the right. Now we have a penalty on the play. Flag on the play. And we have someone lined up in the neutral zone. We'll have to wait and see. The referee now ready to give us the signal. That's a dead ball. And it is offsides Ponca. So that'll take the ball about half the distance to the goal. So we'll go from the 1-yard line to the half-yard line. So 1st and goal from the half-yard line for Lutheran High. They go with the single wing. The unbalanced line hits to the left, straight back to Kirby, straight up the middle into the end zone, touchdown, and Philip Kirby with a 1-yard run makes it 13-0 Lutheran High.
Yeah, not much resistance there. Got the snap, and I'm not sure he was even touched till he got in the end zone. So Ponca needs to get their heads together and figure out how to stop this offense.
And Hunter Spear has come back in to kick the extra point. The holder is Aiden Wiedering. Blaze White is the long snapper. He stands over the football right now. And they'll go into their kick formation. Leading 13-0, 8 minutes, 11 seconds. So it's been, let's see, about 37 seconds between touchdowns. Here's the snap. It's a good one. Place down is good. It may have been partially blocked, and it isn't going to make it. It's partially blocked, and it's no good. So with 8 minutes, 11 seconds to play, first quarter, it's Lutheran High Northeast 13, Ponca nothing.
Well, all the fireworks so far, you guys, with the Lutheran High Northeast Eagles. They are absolutely dominating this football game on both sides of the ball. You know, Paul, you told me that we were just going to watch a bunch of ground game here, and all of a sudden the ball started flying around. But for Ponca, it started flying the wrong way with that interception by Lutheran High Northeast and that really, really nice return by Riley Berner. And I tell you what, Paul, you said it in the pregame. I can't remember if we were on the air yet or not, but you don't want a guy with a last name of Berner with the ball in his hand if you're the opposition, do you?
That's right.
Holy cow, he did. He burned a 26-yard return down to the Ponca 19-yard line, and then a nice pass play to Riley Berner. He caught the ball, taking it down to the 1-yard line, and that led to that 1-yard plunge by Philip Kirby. So it's all Lutheran High Northeast. The only thing they've done wrong so far is they never got that point after through the goalpost, the uprights, and
and he'll kick it off from right to left or from south to north. Back deep to receive for Ponca. Looks like Dalton Tremaine and Russell McLean are the deep backs. They both stand on about their 10-yard line. And Ponca's throw has had one offensive play, and it was an interception. Right now it's been all Lutheran High Northeast.
Got a question. I may have misspoke. The mercy rule in the second half in 11 minutes, 40 points. Is it not, or is it 35?
You know, I think it's 35, Jay.
Yeah, I think it's 35.
35, okay, all right.
Okay, it's kind of a short kick. It'll be taken on the wide side of the field. That's Tremaine, and Tremaine is tripped up at about the 25 or 26-yard line. First and 10 for Ponca.
You know, getting back to that extra point, the first one that after the successful one at the first touchdown wasn't exactly a thing of beauty, but made it through. And I just think they're a little slow on that setup, and the second one got blocked. So I'm sure they'll try to correct that.
You know, if we'd be doing this on the radio, people wouldn't know that, Jay. Now you got video, so, you know, they can actually see that ball flowing through the uprights. But
Sure.
it all looks the same on the scoreboard, that's for sure, if they go through.
All right, first and 10 on the 26-yard line. Motion from left to right. There's a quick pitch out across the 25 to about the 31, 5 yards on the pickup. That is Dalton Tremaine. It'll be second and 5 for Ponca.
That's probably more what they were looking for, getting 5 yards off their first down play than an interception hit back the other way.
Heading into the game for Ponca, looks like Hunter Schweers has checked in. Second and 5 for the Indians. They go with the double wing formation. You see that a lot in places like South Dakota. They like to run that formation. There's a quick pitch brought down in the backfield. That's Russell McLean. And quickly there defensively, lead breathing for the Lutheran High Northeast Eagles. They'll mark the ball at about the 30, loss of a yard on the play, 3rd and 6.
Yeah, I think Josh Schulte was also, I think he had, I don't know, did he get blocked or he just made a good swing move, but he was all over that back.
All right, we're just over 7 minutes to go in the first quarter. Hustling into the game with the play for Ponca is Logan Kingsbury, and hustling out, that's Jamie Reed. So they break out of the huddle, ball in the hash mark right. 3rd down and 6 for the Indians. Big play here for Lutheran High defensively. Here's the snap. Throws to the left. He has a man, and his knee was on the ground. Of course, in high school football, once that knee's on the ground, he's down. That was Derek Tunney, the young man who received that pass. And it's 4th down and 2. Let's see if they'll punt.
Yeah, that's too bad. BB was well off him. He could have, you know, went down 2 more yards, and even if his knee had touched there, at least he would have had the first down. But those are things that you learn in real game situations. So I'm sure he'll do better next time.
Absolutely. This, of course, being the opening game for both ball clubs. And looks like Derek Tunney is going to punt the ball. That's the young man who just received the kick. And Riley Berner is back to burn 1-0. Oh, it's a fake. There's a fake. And to the right, he's got the first down and driven down just shy of the 40-yard line. But that will be enough for the first down for the Ponca Indians. That's Dalton Tremaine. So there was a short snap. It was snapped to Hunter Schweers, the up bat, and then Tremaine came around to the right and was able to get the first down. So kind of a surprise there, Jay.
Yeah, and that's why it worked, because I think it surprised you and I. So good call there.
All right. Double wing, 2 tight ends. Boswick, the fullback. Motion, gives straight ahead to Boswick. Hit at the line of scrimmage, drags the tackler maybe for a yard, but that will be it. And there defensively for Lutheran High was Blaze White making the tackle. 2nd down and 9.
Yeah, I think the big boys up front for Lutheran High are having their way right now, so I'm not sure Ponca's going to find too much running room right up the gut.
All right, Hunter Schweers is the quarterback. He looks at his wrist for the play, and he has it. They break down the huddle. 2nd and 9 for Ponca. They have yet to run a play in Lutheran High territory. Double wing, hash mark right. Boswick, the lone setback. There's Tremaine in motion, gives to Tremaine. Tremaine got back to the line of scrimmage, and that was about it. And sniffing it out was Andy Zassine making the stop. And they're actually going to mark it closer to the 40. So let's call it a loss of a yard on the play. Make it 3rd and 10 for Ponca.
Boy, that was a form tackle. There was no doubt he was bringing him down. Nice tackle.
Ponca breaks out of the huddle. This might be a passing situation, so they do send 2 wideouts to the right, 1 to the left. Check that, 2 to the left, so 4 wideouts in all. Shotgun formation. There's the snap. Back to pass goes Schweers. Throws to his left. It's over the head of his intended receiver. That was Derek Tunning. And it'll bring up 4th and 10 for the Indians.
Well, at least a bright spot there was he had plenty of protection. But thought I saw him going into double coverage over there, trying to get it over one and under the other. So tough throw.
All right, they'll go back into punt formation. Derek Tunning will stand at his own 30, and Riley Berner will stand at his own 25-yard line for Lutheran High Northeast. Lutheran High leading Ponca 13-0, still in the first quarter, 4:35 to play. End over end punt, taken by Berner at about the 26. He's across the 35 and drags tacklers across the 40, where the Lutheran High Eagles will start 1st and 10.
Well, the Eagles are getting great field position so far in this game, so really opens up your playbook when you're starting out across your own 40.
1st and 10, let's call it the 41 for Lutheran High, right in that center circle that they use for soccer, yes, here at Norfolk's Memorial Field. One thing you and I didn't get to play on in high school, Jake, was artificial turf. Here's the snap. They send wideouts to the left, and it's an incomplete pass. Kind of led his intended receiver a little too far. That was intended for Riley Berner, and Berner drops the ball. So incomplete pass, 2nd and 10, Lutheran High.
You know, even back in the day, I don't think even if you go to state, we wouldn't have played on this. That's when they played home and homes. And
that's right. Yeah, my senior year, we played the state championship game in David City.
And everybody went to the game in covered wagons.
That's right. All right, we have the single wing, unbalanced line, kind of a bad snap, but the quarterback, Wiedemann, I should say, handles it all right, but it just doesn't develop, and Riley Berner brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Yeah, maybe give him a yard, so 3rd and 10 for Lutheran High.
had Joel watch one for Ponca. It was right on that one. That took too long to develop after the battle, and he was right there to meet him.
Lutheran High's offensive linemen and backs look at their wrists for the play. And they send 2 wideouts to the right, 1 to the left. There's the snap. And there's the throw. Taken across the 40, 45, and he'll be brought down at about the 49-yard line. That was Hunter Spear on the receiving end, so that'll bring up 4th down. Did we go for it, Joe?
Oh, boy. You know, anything under a yard, I told myself I'd go for it. So this is just outside the yard.
All right, 4th and about 2. They're on their own 49. They have to get to the Ponca 49. Right near the midfield stripe, and they're going for it. They go unbalanced to the right. There's the snap. Straight ahead to Spear. Straight ahead. He's close to the first down. He got it. His second effort gets him the first down, and it'll be 1st and 10 for the Eagles.
Yeah, the whistle must have blew. The ball did come out of it, but officials are going first down.
All right, the Eagles into Ponca territory now at the 48-yard line. The Eagles already leading 13-0 with 3 minutes and 4 seconds to play in the first quarter, and now they'll wind the clock after they set the chains. At the single wing again, straight back to Spear. Spear looks for blocks to his right. He's got a lot of running down the right sideline, 40, 35, driven out of bounds, but not before, I should say, a gain of 13 yards. Oh, a flag on the play, Jay. What'd you see, Mr.
Yeah, I didn't see that. I saw a nice play. I was going to say that looks like a bread and butter play for them, just pulling a guard and getting everybody out there.
All right, holding against Lutheran High, so that's going to negate that 13-yard run, and that's the spot of the foul penalty. So it looks like the flag is sitting on the 41-yard line, so that'll take it back into Lutheran High territory of their own 49. So it looks like, if I had to guess, I'd say it'd be 1st and 13.
I guess that's why they got 13 yards out of that play. Maybe they were holding it. Yeah, it looks like the flags picked up a little bit. I don't know what the mile-an-hour wind is, but Jeffrey would relate to this. Boy, when you're riding a bicycle, even a 5-mile-an-hour wind feels like 20.
It feels a lot better, though, I'm sitting here rather than being on a bicycle pedaling against it.
You got that right. All right, Lutheran High ball, 1st and 13 on their own 49-yard line. This time they send 3 wideouts to the left, and Wiedemann will call out the count. Wiedemann looks back, now throw to his left, and it is complete and hit hard in the backfield as the receiver, but he breaks the tackle, and he takes tackles all the way to the 40-yard line. Andy's the scene on the receiving end of that play. It looked like Andy was going to have a 2-yard loss, and he turns that 2-yard loss into an 11-yard gain. Second down and 2, Lutheran High.
Yeah, Andy came to play there. Boy, he was dead in his tracks when he caught the ball, but took the hit, shedded the tackle, and picked up about 10 yards.
All on the hash mark left. Lutheran High going with the wind at their back for 2 more minutes. And already a 13-0 lead. 2 wideouts to the right, 1 to the left. Man in motion. There's a fake jet sweep, and they'll keep it. That's Wiedemann. And Wiedemann is inside the 35 to the 34. First and 10, Lutheran High.
You know, the Ponca defensive line is pretty much just hitting and reading, so Lutheran High is doing a great job, getting yardage because the line really isn't slowly through it. They're just kind of hitting and reading, so great job by the Eagles so far.
All on the 34-yard line of Ponca. Lutheran High with the ball, 2 wideouts to the right, man in motion. This time it is the jet sweep, and that's Kirby looking for a block. Inside the 35, inside the 30, and close to the first down. He's hit hard, he's driven out of bounds. And that was Derek Tunney with the tackle. And we'll have to look for the spot. It looks as if there he has enough for the first down. Let's call it a gain of 11. So first and 10 for the Eagles.
Kirby and Spear are showing nice speed outside. They've both been able to turn the corner and get some good yardage.
First and 10, the Eagles with the ball on the 24-yard line. 1 minute, 33 seconds to go, first quarter. Again, the Eagles leading 13-0. 2 wideouts to the short side of the field, and there's a pass over the middle, and that is the scene as the scene breaks the tackle and finally brought down at about the 10-yard line. Another first down. Pick up on the play of about 15 yards. So first and 10 for the Eagles.
And another slightly off, the snap was slightly off again, but the quarterback did a great job of corralling the ball and getting it to the receiver.
Leader looked as if he was going to run the ball, and just before he got to the line of scrimmage, that's when he stood up and threw the ball. And now here's a bad snap, and it's still on the ground, and I think I heard a whistle blow. They did it, and actually I think it was an inadvertent whistle. If I were a Ponca fan, I'd be a little upset right now because Ponca should have the ball, but they blew the whistle inadvertently, and Lutheran High keeps it.
Yeah, the quarterback's knee was down when he touched the ball, but he certainly didn't have control of it. So,
yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Not sure how that goes, but the Ponca coach doesn't look too upset. So we'll give the referee the pass on that one as well.
Second down and long for Lutheran High. Wiedemann throws off to his left. Complete! Touchdown, Lutheran High! That's Riley Burner. Riley Burner with a 16-yard touchdown pass from Aiden Wiedemann. And with 43 seconds to go in the first quarter, it's Lutheran High on top 19-zip.
Well, Wiedemann showed very nice touch on that one. Something I hope maybe Tommy Armstrong can do this year.
Tommy was stopping right there, taking notes.
You're only 2 yards away from you. You don't need a bullet. And he proved it just a nice touch that he went in.
Kirby goes wide to the left. The quarterback is Wiedemann. They're going to go for 2, having missed the extra point the last time out. Leading 19-0. Wiedemann calls the count. And there's a fake jet sweep. He'll take it himself up the middle and into the end zone. There it is. The 2-point conversion is good. Andy Wiedemann with a 2-point run. And with 43 seconds to go in the first quarter, it's Lutheran High Northeast 21, Ponca nothing.
Wow, boys, I tell you what, there's a lot of things that I've been observing tonight. Number one, it's always about the trenches. Jay, you mentioned that earlier. It's all about what happens at the line of scrimmage. And right now, there's more muscle on the side of Lutheran High Northeast. But you know, the other thing that really jumps out at me is the athleticism of the Lutheran High Northeast Eagles. I don't know what you guys think, but these guys just seem to be much more athletic than Ponca. And that, probably more than anything, is what Ponca is really having a hard time dealing with so far tonight.
No, I couldn't agree with you more. Again, Ponca just has a pretty nice squad, 37 guys for Class C2 school, but only 2 of those are seniors, and those 2 seniors don't really play that much. Eli McCluskey, he's a 185-pound fullback. haven't seen him play. And also Andrew Daly. He's 5'8", 180, and he's an offensive lineman. But it's a very young team. Lutheran High, kind of a senior-dominated team. They have 11 seniors, and this could be a special year for Lutheran High. The only thing you'd kind of worry about if you're a Lutheran High fan is they don't have a lot of depth. Only 27 men on the squad. So if they can stay healthy, this could be a nice season.
Yeah, on the Ponca side, it's tough to emulate any kind of live contact, in preseason. You're going against your own teammates. I'm not quite sure you're, 100% at 100% speed, but once you get to an opponent, especially one as good as Lutheran High, the tackling becomes much more difficult, and they're having a few problems wrapping some people up.
You can't simulate speed in practice. And, Ponca, I don't know if the surface makes any difference or not here, but, Ponca, this is a faster surface probably than grass surface as well, which probably helps Lutheran High.
Tremaine has trouble handling the ball, and he's going to be brought down before he can even get to the 10-yard line. So it's going from bad to worse for Ponca. They'll have it 1st and 10 on their own 9. We have 37 seconds to go in the first quarter. If there is any silver lining for Ponca, at least here in 37 seconds, they'll be able to have the wind at their back.
Yeah, commenting on Jeffrey's point, I got to believe you pick up a step or two on this turf. I'm sure if we would have ran before I know I could have done a 5.8 40. I'm sure of it.
Boy, let me get up on my chair here. It's getting a little deep up here, isn't it?
All right, and there's a kid straight ahead. I believe that might be Tremaine. And he has yardage out across the 10-yard line. Pick up on the play of a couple. 2nd down and 8 for Ponca. The clock continues to run 24-23. They probably don't have to snap the ball before the end of the first quarter if they choose not to. And look out there on the field. It looks like Ponca is going to let that clock run. And if that is the case, that will be the end of the first quarter. We're at 6 seconds, 5 seconds, 4 seconds, 3, 2, and 1, and that is the end of the first quarter. But a very good one for Lutheran High Northeast. 1 quarter is in the books in the 2015 season. It's Lutheran High 21 and Ponca nothing.
Well, something too about tonight and our video cast is hopefully our audience is really enjoying the pictures that they're getting from our 3-camera set here from the Northwood Daily News crew here. But we haven't mentioned the uniforms that the teams are wearing tonight. These are the sharpest looking uniforms I have seen on a couple of football teams in a long, long time. Now, I don't know if these are new tops for Lutheran High Northeast. I didn't see all their games last year. I'm not sure if they wore these charcoal gray tops outlined with a blue number. Now, Paul and I have some experience covering teams with charcoal. We won't mention any names. They wore these charcoal gray uniforms last year, the last 2 years. And the numbers weren't outlined, and from up in the press box, you absolutely could not read the numbers on their back that are really black on gray. Black on gray. Well, this is blue on gray. I don't think that would be much better, except that it's got some white piping around it. It really looks sharp. I really like this. And conversely, I really like Ponca's unis too. The little piping and the stripes on the pants, and they're looking sharp. I like this.
But the wash crew really hasn't made these days too. Nothing getting dirty.
Wow. And you saw that.
Mr. Crop would have loved that, okay?
You saw that too a few years ago. Actually, probably back in the late '90s, where teams started going with dark uniforms. Just wore the colored pants rather than just on the road. They just wore it at home too, and probably made a lot of moms awfully happy.
All right, Ponca takes the first play of the second half, and no gain. And trying to get the young man from Lutheran High who made that tackle. Looks as if, let's see, that's number 42, I believe, Lee Breeden making the stop, and he's got a nose for the football, that linebacker.
Yeah, Ponca's in the hole, they're down 21-0. They can't get any field position. They find themselves back on the 11, so your play calling, is just hamstringed a little bit here. So they'll have to pull a nice play out here to keep this guy alive.
6 carries for 11 yards, 1 pass completion for 6 yards. So they've got a total of 17 yards tonight.
All right, big play here. 3 wideouts to the wide side of the field. That's the right side. Back to pass is Schweers. Rolls to his right. He'll keep it now, and he'll be brought down before he gets the 15-yard line. So Hunter Schweers brought down. Great defensive play there by Lutheran High Northeast. And getting up off the bottom of that stack once again, number 42, that's Lee Greeby. So fourth down, and Ponca will be punting the ball in the shadow of their own end zone with 10:50 to go and counting here in the first half.
Lutheran High defensive end put good pressure from the right side and flushed it out to the right. Just couldn't find anybody open and took it as far as he could.
All right, back to receive for the Eagles. Get the young man's number there. That Hunter Spear, that's Rylan Berner. Here's the snap. It's a good one, and the kick is an end-over-ender. It's neither of those two. It's actually Philip Kirby, and it goes out of bounds. It will be Philip Kirby unable to handle the ball, so it goes out of bounds. Lutheran High will have the ball on their own 38-yard line, and but leading 21-0.
That was about a 52-yard punt, you guys. He claimed that.
Sure did. And, you know, a lot of times when you see an end-over-end punt, you know, it's just it's a bad punt. But in this case, I think he meant to do that. I think that's part of his repertoire.
Yeah, once you let that bounce, you can get another 15 yards if the returner doesn't field it or throw it right away.
Ball's on the hash mark left. First and 10 for Lutheran High. Running the single wing with an unbalanced line to the right. There's the snap. And it's taken straight away by Spear. And Spear has yardage inside the 40, inside the 30, inside the 10. Tripped up, but not good enough. Touchdown, Hunter Spear. He takes it from his own 38 to the goal line. That's a 62-yard run. Hunter Spear with a 62-yard touchdown run. 10 minutes, 4 seconds to play in the first half. And it's already 27-0 Lutheran High.
Not sure there's really anything fancy there, but they're just going student body right. And he's picking the hole and had enough speed to take it to the house.
Take it to the house, indeed. And speaking of Hunter, he'll kick the extra point now. So Hunter, after a 62-yard run, now he's going to have to see if he has enough leg to put the ball through the uprights. This time he'll be kicking the ball against the wind. All right, here is the snap. Lays wide is the center. It's a low snap, but handled okay and blocked. It is blocked. And with 10 minutes and 4 seconds to play in the first half, looks like we have a Ponca Indian on the turf. And he'll get some medical attention, but with 10 minutes, 4 seconds to play in the first half, it's Lutheran High 27, Ponca nothing.
Now, Hunter Spear, I mean, what a great run, 62 yards. These, you know, I always qualify before I give any statistics, Paul, very unofficial when Jeffrey is doing the addition here. But I've got him for 7 carries, 114 yards already. So that's one heck of an average. And you know, Jay, you've been mentioning it too. There's really no rocket science to what they're doing. I think they're just reading, but they're just out blocking and they're out running Ponca right now. And quite frankly, I'm not sure what you do if you're Ponca on the other side. You're getting out blocked and you're getting out run, especially. There really isn't much you can do about that.
No, I really think the Eagles coaching staff is saying, hey, you know, until you can stop this, we're gonna keep running it. And
Absolutely.
It's been very successful.
And then if this keeps going into the second half, you know, if you're the Lutheran High Northeast Eagle coaching staff, you ask yourself, okay, when do we take our foot off the gas a little bit here? You know, we're not out to really embarrass people and run them out of the park. But that's what that mercy rule is for, you know. 35-point lead in the second half at any point. Once it reaches that, it's a continuous clock. The clock only stops for timeouts, and they let the clock roll, which shortens up the game.
That's right, you know, and a lot of people who might be critics of that might say, well, that's the time when the younger kids get a chance to play. But, you know, the younger kids get a chance to play in the junior varsity games and things like that. And I do like that rule, the mercy rule, where the clock is running continuous during a blowout.
Now, Paul, didn't you mention we have 27 out for football?
Yeah, 24 for Lutheran High, yeah.
So even if they're going to put some subs in, you know, they've got to be careful. Their numbers are low enough now. You know, they certainly don't need people getting hurt. It's a practice situation.
That's right. You see a kid over there on crutches. Looks like that's Kenny Leander. And also one other kid, Freitenberg, John Freitenberg. All right, here's the kick, and it's going to be taken on about the 18-yard line, and fights through a tackle and brought down about the 31, and that's Dalton Tremaine. Dalton Tremaine takes it to the 31, first and 10 for Ponca, and we have 9 minutes 58 seconds to play in the first half.
Well, that was a decent kick into the wind, but Ponca actually, crosses the 30, so they got to feel a little better starting their offense where they can try a few more plays.
All right, they break out of the huddle. They're a double wing team, two tight ends. Boswick is the lone setback. The quarterback is Hunter Schwitters. And he's going to give the ball to McLean, and McLean hit hard. He is hit hard, brought down right about the line of scrimmage. They'll give him forward progress to 2nd and 10.
42 again. Lee Greedy. Jeff,
That's a heck of a ball player.
Are you charging tackles as well?
No, I can't count that high right now for Lutheran High Northeast because they've got a lot of them. But I just think that some of the Ponca running backs might be seeing number 42 in their sleep tonight.
9 minutes, 28 seconds and counting to go here in the first half of play. Double tight end, double wing. Man in motion from left to right. They're going to give it on a misdirection. That's McLean again, and McLean might have the first down. He's out across the 40, and they're going to mark it down to the 44. He does have the first down. So one of the few positives for Ponca tonight, first down. They have the ball at the 44. And Ponca has yet to run a play in Lutheran High territory, but they're threatening to do that right now.
Well, that was a good move. Somebody really good seal block there, so he made that first way and had 8 yards, and then before he was even touched it.
Ball on the 44-yard line, first and 10 for Ponca. Play action, back to pass to Swears, throws off to it tomorrow night, beginning at 6:20 right here on this stream. Joe Jake will have the call, and then the Norfolk High Panthers open up the season tomorrow night as well. They're at South Sioux City, and this could be a good season for the Panthers as well. They weren't ranked in the All-World Medal, but the Lincoln Journal-Star had some ranked 9th in Class A going into the season. The Lutheran High team not ranked in the World Herald, but ranked, I believe, 9th as well in Class C2, and Norfolk Catholic, I believe, is ranked 2nd in both the World Herald and the Lincoln Journal-Star in Class C1.
The technology with the helmets has gotten so much better over the years, but I hate to say that maybe that was a little helmet-to-helmet contact inadvertent. It just hasn't popped up yet. In fact, they laid him down on his back, so they're really taking their time with this one.
And certainly, especially in this day and age, you have to be cautious about those sorts of things, and rightfully so. And it looks like the young man is getting up. That's Derek Tooney, and he gets a nice round of applause from both sets of fans. And he is walking off under his own power. He looks a little woozy, from this vantage point. Obviously, you don't want to speculate, but certainly a concussion would at least be in the discussion. Third down, and 6 yards for the Indians. They have trips to the right, ball in the hash mark left, and motion from right to left, and it's going to be a keeper by Schweers, and he'll be brought down in the backfield. Brought down in the backfield by one of the Lutheran High players, and I'll tell you what, it's Lee Greedy again, and he has a nose for the football.
Yeah, I think that was a pre-planned run the whole way, but just no hole to be found.
So it'll be fourth down for Ponca. Hunter Schweers. Check that. Derek Tooney. Oh, it is Hunter Schweers who will be kicking. No, it will be Tooney. I was right the first time. All right, Tooney back deep to punt. It's kind of a high snap, and he grabs it. Actually, Tremaine, the man, will be Kirby taking it on his 40. Goes to his right, 45. Into Ponca territory. And brought down at about the 46-yard line. So a nice little return there by Philip Kirby. Taking it for about, let's say about a 13-yard return. So it'll be Eagle ball in Ponca territory at the 46-yard line. First and 10 for the Eagles.
You got to love the elusiveness of Kirby. I'm not sure the first guy ever gets in. It's usually the second or third.
So Lutheran High unbalanced to the right this time. With that single wing
bought some stock in these wristbands. When you gotta put a full team with them, pretty good sales in that.
No doubt about that. I always think they're trying to beam themselves up when they keep looking at the, Star Wars reference or Star Trek reference.
Dick Tracy. That's a Dick Tracy thing.
There you go. All right, there's a snap and close to the first down. I believe that's Weedron. And Weedron on the keeper, and he does have the first down. He's just shy of the 35. He had to get to the 36-yard line, and he got past that by the length of the football. So first and 10 for the Eagles. Let's call it the 35.
Well, if you don't have a 35-point lead, the next best thing to keep the clock running is just to keep it on the ground. And it looks like the Eagles are just content to, shove it down their throat.
Unbalanced line to the right. Weaver calls the count, back to throw. Throws off to his right. It is complete and hit hard. It's Kirby in the backfield. And a flag goes flying right at the point of the reception. But we'll have to see what that flag is all about. Kirby actually lost about 2 yards on the play. But again, there is a flag on the play, and we'll keep our eye on the white-handed official to see what that's all about. So they continue to discuss the flag. It's 9 minutes, 20 seconds to go in the third. All right, let's see what this is all about. It is illegal use of the hands for the Eagles. Illegal use of the hands. They say block in the back. It could also be hands to the face as well.
As you know, this happens quite a bit, but I think the Ponca coaching staff helped out with that call. I saw the referee throw the flag and then turn around and say, I got this. So just trying to help them out.
Just trying to help. First and long now for Lutheran High Northeast. They'll have the ball in the Ponca 48, and they need to get to the 26 for first down.
That is 6 penalties for 60 yards against the Eagles now.
Certainly something that Coach Darren Sexdorf and the staff will be discussing in the weeks leading up to the next game. And there's a keeper off to the right, and it's inside the 45-yard line to about the 44. Still second and halfway to Pierce.
Go ahead. Spears getting a workout tonight. I'm sure he's up near 20 carries. He's put in a night's work, and we're in the third quarter.
17 carries, 164 yards.
Pretty nice night's work. Second long for Lutheran High, and it's going to be a keeper by Weedron. And he dropped the ball. Ball loose on the field, and it looks like Lutheran High comes up with it. And that, I got a number 57, but I don't see a 57 on my 67. Okay, thank you, Jeffrey. Jake McEwen with the recovery.
It's always nice when those practice drills come to real life. They practice that somewhat, and a lineman to get after that loose ball shows good hustle.
Third down and about, 14 for the Eagles here. Got to believe it's a passing situation. 2 wideouts to the right, 1 to the left. Weeder calls out, it's a bad snap. Weeder goes and tracks it down, rolls to his right, and trying to outrun his defender, and he's not going to do it. And coming up at the tackle is Michael Heggie, 6'3", 175-pound defensive lineman. So big loss on the play. It'll be fourth down. Let's see, 10, 20, 30. It's like fourth down and 34 for the Lutheran High Eagles.
That snap has been low and left enough to where you almost want to take a step to the left.
Fourth down and Pierce for the first down.
That's right. So here we go. Back deep to punt will be Ryan Brand. Ryan stands at his own 28-yard line. And back deep to receive for Ponca, Dalton Tremaine. He stands on his 25, and it's a nice end-over-end punt. It'll bounce and roll inside the 30-yard line to about the 26, where Ponca will take over first and 10.
Something pretty significant. I think that's the first time Ponca has stopped a Lutheran High Northeast drive tonight, doesn't it?
I believe you're right. I do believe you are right, sir.
And you're seeing sloppy play, don't want to be too harsh on the kids. I know they're trying their hardest, but my point being is, first night, it's been hot, the kids are a little tired. This is where fatigue starts to set in, and this is where the kids lose focus a little bit, especially when you're ahead 35-8. The focus kind of goes away, so I think you might be, that's what we might be seeing here with the Eagles right now.
All right, we pump the ball,
the third